And now, from WOON AM and FM, Woonsocket, Rhode Island, it's the Milk Fund Radio Auction.
Hey, Milk Fund Auction. It's 4 in the afternoon.
It is.
On Monday, and that
Must
means
be
it's
time for
Milk
my nap.
Fund Auction time. No, you missed it. That was earlier.
Oh, okay.
This is Joe Callahan. That's Dave Richards. We're being joined by Paul Bourget.
Hey!
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
School Committee Chair.
How are you, Paul?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent.
Nice to be here.
Paul's our guest auctioneer for today. He'll be our underwriter for the second half of today's Milk Fund Auction. Thunderbus Healthcare is the underwriter for our first segment of the Milk Fund Auction.
And Joe, we have $1 per call already. Well, I saw over at the Soup for Supper last Thursday night, Marge Jacob, the famous realtor from Town and Country Remax here in Woonsocket. We've known each other for an awfully long time. And Marge says, Dave, I'd like to do the $1 per call for you in memory of Nancy. And will you remember that? And I said, yes, Marge, I will. And look, I did.
You remembered. How about that?
I'd like to say something. I'd like to add $1 to that per call.
Oh, my. All right.
And this is on behalf of all our students in the Woonsocket Public School System, and wishing them and their families a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year.
In honor of all the students in the Woonsocket school system. Okay, cool. So grab something you have in front of you and show it to everybody and describe it the best way to, well, no, not your bells.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a prop. But they're one of the things there. Yeah, something that's interesting. Now,
Like this?
Paul, you have to show it to that camera
Oh.
over there and get it as close to the white square on the table as you can. And Joe will do his best to take pictures of it for all to see. So what do you think it is?
This is a White Mountain 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. And my wife and I, Denise, we make these puzzles constantly. This is a great deal at $20. It really provides some nice, tranquil time. And it gives us an opportunity to really spend some quality time together. I'm sure the family can benefit by doing this, especially during a downtime. You could do it by a cozy fire or a nice light during Christmas. And I think folks will really enjoy this puzzle. I know I would.
The donor is Gloria P., Dave. And just to be clarified, White Mountain is the name of the company that makes the puzzle.
What's the scene? Try to describe the scene that you'll be putting
it's not a
together.
scene of the White Mountains in New Hampshire.
No,
It's
this looks like an autumnal scene with changing leaves
It's on a farm.
trees.
It's a farm. And
Peace and tranquility.
it could be definitely in New Hampshire, somewhere in New England. It's just a beautiful setting, a lot of colors, which is very important in getting a puzzle together. Because if it was all one color, that would make it extra difficult. This would just be a lot of fun. White Mountain's got a store in Jackson, New Hampshire.
Do they?
And you can buy these puzzles online. But here we are. We have one right here, brandy new, unopened puzzle.
Made in the USA. 1,000-piece puzzle is up for bid
Or a
at the
puddle.
auction right now. Next item, Mr. Bourget.
I can put this back here.
Yes.
We have something really interesting here. This was donated by Timeless Antiques. It's a nutcracker basket. It's got a whole bunch of nutcrackers in here. There's chocolate chip cookies in here. There's
Yeah,
little.
that's not a real nutcracker. That's just a canister.
No,
That
that's a
looks like
can.
nut- that
This
looks like
is a
one.
nutcracker. It's
Oh, we
an
had one of
Army
these
nutcracker,
before.
and he's very happy today since Army won the game.
That's right.
We have a
Nice
king nutcracker. He's little, but he's a king.
Nice goal line stand
Yeah,
there
we
at the
got-
end of the game.
I think we have a girl nutcracker, but I can't tell just because you're wearing pink. Could be anybody. I mean, anyone could wear this. We have soldier nutcrackers. We have all kinds. This is a.
Is that a firefighter?
I can't. Yes,
Yes.
that's a
All right.
firefighter. I think
Nutcracker.
We have a
A
policeman
large
here.
firefighter
large-
nutcracker.
And what they're stored in is it's a basket that's a drum. This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
drum.
It's a red drum with green trim.
It's very Christmassy. This would make a great addition to any home's decorations for the holiday.
Lovely. Its
The value-
donor value is $50 from Timeless Antiques and Collectibles. Really nice. All right, so the Nutcrackers basket is up at the bid, and the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, Autumn at the Farm. What's next, Paul?
Let's see what we have here. We have a tea light. Let me put it. Let me back up the nutcrackers for a minute.
Yeah.
And we have a tea light wall sconce. It was the Donors Anonymous, and the value is $25. You've got a candle on the sconce, 2 candles, and it says family. I think this would be a very nice decoration for any home.
That looks like it's made of metal or something, and it hangs on the wall, and there's little holders there for you to put the candles into.
Absolutely right,
It's
David.
almost like a wrought iron
Yeah.
kind of a sconce.
Right.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Cool.
Okay, from the Mainstays Company. Next up for bid of the auction, Paul.
I can't. Maybe Joe, you can do that one. I'll do it.
I'll give you a little coaching on this one, Paul. This is one half of the Battle of the Drinking Glasses.
Half of a battle.
Battle of the Drinking Glasses. So
Okay.
you could pull it out of there if you like, or you can read it off the tag. It's up to you, but
No, it's all wrapped up, so I'm going to read it. It's Star Wars drinking glass. It was donated by Garrett Manseri. It's got a donor value of $10, and it's vintage. So that could be a very nice Christmas gift.
all right. Well, the idea here is to find out whether people like the Star Wars better or the next one better.
You're right. It is definitely a battle. This one is also this glass is also donated by Garrett for a $10 value. It's a Popeye drinking glass. I don't think he'd put spinach juice in it. He might put some other kind of juice in this. And also a vintage item. So these are 2 nice collectibles.
And they happen to be all wrapped up in a nice bag, too.
Very protected.
Just to be sure that we don't mess up the wrapping and stuff like that, we won't take them out of the bags, but it's a bid. Are you more interested in Star Wars, or are you more interested
In
in
Popeye?
Now, this could get heated. We don't know. What else you got over there, Paul?
I've got, let's see what I've got.
can
A
open
Wright's Dairy Farm.
You can open that up. Yeah.
It's a Christmas ornament. Yeah, that's why don't we show that? This is great to hang on your tree.
Let me take it over here. All right. And let's see. Let's get this in the picture here. There it is. So it's our North Smithfield collectible ornament, Dave, of Wright's Dairy Farm.
Right, $15 donor value. This is actually one of the last of our North Smithfield items. We have a few others from the Stadium Theater, and a special one that we'll have in our last auction coming up a week from Friday. But the North Smithfield historical ornament, Wright's Dairy Farm, is up for bid at the auction. This is a picture of the big barn,
Yes.
as you can see at Wright's Dairy Farm.
And I'm sure there are cows in that barn. You know that, David? They're all made out of metal, unfortunately. No.
Yeah. So that's a historical place, isn't it? That's a
sure
historical
is.
place all by itself, Wright's
Yes,
Dairy
it
Farm,
is.
isn't it? And so anyway, but they kept it up very nicely and built it into a beautiful business, family business on top of all of that. So the Wright's Dairy Farm historical barn, and this is like stamped and gold and embossed and all the rest of that sort of stuff.
You could hang
It's
that.
this fall.
I'm-
Oh, you got one already?
I'll take it.
All right. All right. So, what's up next at the auction over here?
Next
we
we have a
we have the
large-
ornament, we have the Popeyes and Star Wars drinking glasses, the tea light, wall sconce, the nutcracker basket, and a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Autumn on the farm.
Is it good to have it over here, or it's a foot calf massager?
This is going to be a toughie to take pictures of this, isn't it? Because it's big.
It's big and takes up
It's
a lot of
big,
space.
But we have all those other things in front of it. So let's do
How about
this.
move stuff?
And I'm sure that Mr. Callahan, our ace crack cameraman, can take a picture of it somehow right over the control board.
All right.
What do you think? What do you think, Joe?
No, that's about as far as I can go to the left. Oh, there it goes. There's a little
There
more.
you go. There you go. All right.
A foot calf massager.
We can't see it because you haven't put it on the air. There you go.
There we go.
It's donated by Rosemary O'Brien.
Is there value?
There's a $100 value. 360 adjustable support to position the massager for optimal comfort. Provides deep tissue kneading, rolling squeeze for foot and calves. Comfortable and easy to use, helps to improve healthy blood circulation, and helps to relieve pain and muscle fatigue.
Well, that's nice. It's brand new in the box, folks. Foot Calf Massager. Best foot and calf massager, it says on the box. Of course, they'd say that. I mean, I'm sure they have a high opinion of their product, right?
Right,
I
of
see a
course.
little remote control over here.
Yes.
And can we tell if this is the red one, the gray one, or the silver
Well,
one?
I was going to ask you. And,
How about on the side? There's like an invoice here. Does it say?
Yeah, I'm looking. And this is the gray one. This is
It
the
is,
gray one.
okay.
All right. So the gray one is kind of darker than the silver one, to give you an idea of what it looks like.
Should match with anything.
I would
Yes,
I would
you're
think so.
right,
Big
you're
gray?
Absolutely.
Yep. So that'd be wonderful.
Yes. Well, all right. Well, let's see. What are we going to do here? We've got. What time is it, Joe? I guess
About 12 past.
Oh, geez, we're moving right along over here. Isn't that nice? I'm going to give you
Thank you,
some
Dave.
gift certificates. Joe, I'm going to give you some gift certificates. I'm going to keep a couple for myself, and we'll divvy up the gift certificates, start talking about things. I'll put one up right away. It's the K's gift card worth $10. A $10 gift card from K's Restaurant is up for bid at the auction right now, 766-1240. And from the Village Barber Shop, the Domino's Pizza gift card worth $20. Oh, a Domino's, hold on a second. I want to write this down here. Domino's Pizza gift card. And it's given to us by Village Barbershop because I guess they're hungry. It's certainly very, very nice. And you know the gift cards go very, very well. So Village Barbershop has donated that. I got one more over here, and I'll mention that, and then I'll hand it over to Joe. And Paul, you take a breather for a second here. And I don't where are we going to find one of these places here? I'm sure Joe Callahan will know. He knows where all the food is.
Hey.
This is, I'm having second thoughts about this. Let's get a different one. I'm going to replace that and explain it to the guys off the air a little bit later on. But right now, I think I'm just going to do this. Okay, that's going to have a problem. I'm going to switch quickly over to the Beef Barn. Okay, the Beef Barn gift card is up for bid at the auction, and that is worth $10. But if I go around and explain to everybody what my problem was, then it will just cause the confusion I was trying to avoid. Okay.
All right.
Beef Barn up for bid at the auction right now.
You want me to go next, Dave?
Sure, because we're giving Paul a rest here.
All right. Well, this is the first time we've had one of these on here this year, courtesy of Nancy G, a $10 Walmart gift card.
Ooh.
So there you go, Walmart gift card, $10 from Nancy G. Thank you. We also now have, for the first time on the Milk Fund auction this year, courtesy of Laura and Paul Belisle, $20 gift card to Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh, that's nice.
It's never too cold for ice cream, Paul.
Absolutely.
Never.
And have you ever seen him make this stuff?
Yes, they make it in front of you.
I saw him
great.
make that at the Holy Trinity Festival this year. It was quite interesting.
Yeah, they pick out what you want and they mash it all together. Right
Yeah,
in front of you.
that was
And
kinda
then
neat.
they put it in a
I
cone.
know.
It almost
All right.
looks like Japanese ice cream. You know, where they do it on the plate in front of you like
But,
Yeah.
but no sushi.
They
Yeah,
didn't
right.
light it up, right? They didn't put a.
And I also have, courtesy of Rogers Tire and Front End, a $50 gift card to Shell Gas.
It's a Shell gas card.
Gas card, yep.
No, that's great.
Everyone can use free gasoline.
Okay, and how much is it?
It's a $50 gift card.
$50.
Yes.
Oh my,
So
that's
there
nice.
you go.
That'd fill your tank, wouldn't it?
It should. Yeah.
Well, depending on the vehicle you drive.
That's
yes.
right.
Okay, good.
All right. We do have bids to get to, Dave. Do you want to get the bids or do you want to get to Paul?
Paul, to take another snooze over here. We'll get to the bids and then we'll get over to you, Paul, for the final gift certificates. Okay.
Fine.
All right.
Here we go.
The-
$1,000. What's the matter?
The Nutcracker Bowl
Oh, the Nutcracker basket.
gets its first bid at
Yes.
$5.
5. Okay.
Diana L.
Thank you, Diana.
The North Smithfield Ornament of Wright's Dairy Farm,
Yes.
$12.
12 out of 15.
Bob P.
Thank you, Bob.
The Star Wars Glass,
Yes.
$5.
$5 out of 10.
Bob P.
Thank you, Bob. Bob is voting for Star Wars.
Star Wars Glass,
Yes.
$6.
Okay.
Louise Z.
All right, Louise.
The Popeye Glass,
Yes.
$6.
Oh, my goodness, it's neck and neck.
Louise Z.
Okay, Louise.
Take scare of that battle.
Yeah.
The Domino's gift card,
Yes.
$8.
Okay, 8 out of 20.
Arthur L.
Arthur, thanks for bidding in.
The Walmart gift card, $7.
Ooh, 7 out of 10.
Brent W.
Brent W. All righty.
Cold Stone Creamery,
Yes.
$8.
All right, that's a nice one.
Brent W.
All right.
And the Beef Barn
Yes.
has a $10 bid.
That's an even bid. Bells for even bids. And our bidder is?
And they haven't typed the person's name yet.
Okay, well, that means you're catching up, Joe.
Yep,
How studious of you.
I'm all caught up. And as soon as we get that name, I'll let you know.
Okay, very good. Paul, how about putting a few more gift cards up on the auction, please?
I've got 2 sets of gift cards. The
Yeah.
first is a 4-pack platinum car washes from Executive
yes.
Auto Wash, $24 each or $96 total value.
They go very well. And there's 4 car washes in there, and this is platinum. This is their top car wash.
And I'll bid $75 on this.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Hey, that starts things off. Okay, we have a bid from the floor. Paul is going to bid $75 on the $96 worth of car washes from the Executive Auto Wash. All right. Well, you know, when you drive a white car, right?
Right. You understand? I see Renee B's up there. I know who that is.
Yeah, that's for the Beef Barn. $10, Dave?
Oh, is that the name we were looking for?
Yeah.
Yep, it's
I know
up there.
Renee B is.
Renee B.
Yep.
Renee.
Got it?
B.
B.
What else,
Good.
what else you got, Paul?
I've got Little General gift cards. It's a package of 4, $10 each or $40 for a 4-pack.
Nice. Okay, great. Did we give you anything further?
Nope. I also want to put a bid on the puzzle at $10.
Okay, $10 for the 1,000-piece puzzle for those snowy days ahead.
Right.
All right, Paul, that's very good. So we have a bid from the floor from Paul Bourget for the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. He's putting $10 in there on that item. And on the platinum car washes, he's starting it at $75. And those are very nice. And we have the other bids that Joe just told you about. Is there further items on the bid board for us to be concerned
Yes,
about?
the Shell gas card.
Yes?
Starts at $20.
Nice. Okay, that $20 out of 50.
That is from Tom P.
Thank you, Tom.
And the Walmart gift card.
Did you say P as in Peter?
P
Yes.
as in Peter,
Tom?
yes.
Okay, good. Want to make sure I got the right initial.
The Walmart gift card.
Yes?
Even bid at $10.
Hey, all righty.
And that's from Renee B.
All right. Thank you, Renee.
The Shell gift card.
Yes?
$30.
Ooh, 30 out of 50.
And that's from Renee B.
Okay, Renee.
Is this a family member, Paul?
Yes.
Well, don't
Well,
look.
what's
These
wrong
might
with
be-
that?
These might be
Yes.
Christmas gifts. Don't look.
Families need Walmart cards and Shell
right.
cards and everything else. And beef, they eat, right? Families
right.
eat
That's
beef.
right.
Yeah, they eat.
All right, Dave. The Little General gift cards.
Yes?
$9 on each.
That's a familiar start.
And that's from Arthur L.
Thank you, Arthur.
All right, we got one person on the line. We got one line open, 766-1240. And another bid just coming in right now for the Popeye glass. You find that on your sheet there?
Yes.
All right. I'm ahead of the people back there. $15 on that.
Ooh, that's an overbid in the
Oh,
Popeye.
all right.
glass.
Whoa!
Popeye leaps to the front of the
Yes.
pack.
He does.
And that's from Darren C.
All right, Darren. Nicely done. Thank you very much.
All right,
Very
let's look
good.
up right
Well, that's
now,
one
Dave.
thing about Darren. He sees something he likes, he knows it.
That's right.
You know, he doesn't just sit around and wonder what's going on in the world. He sees something he likes, he knows it. All right, that means that there are 3 items so far that do not have bids, like the Tea Light wall sconce that Paul showed us just a little while ago, worth $25. Let's get a bid, get a couple bucks in there, and it usually tends to go up from there. The foot and calf massager, a $100 item over here. And this is, I got a picture of a young lady there with her shoes off, and it looks like she just used the massager. This is the one that's color gray and adjustable support to position the massager for optimal comfort and all the rest. You must have seen these things on TV, right?
course.
The foot massager. Okay, $100 value, and I'm looking for my first bid on that. And once again, the K's gift card, worth $10, looking for its first bid today. We're getting $1 per call from Paul Bourget in honor of all the students in the Woonsocket school system, and also from Marge Jacob in memory of Nancy. All right, where are we time-wise here? I can't see. Any,
I've got
my clocks
20,
and everything.
21 past.
All right, so we've got time here.
And we got the Shell gift card, Dave?
I didn't have a bid on that one. Do you?
Oh, yeah, we've had the Shell, the gas card.
Oh, yes. Okay, you're right. I did. Okay. I forgot.
$35.
35. Oh, that's right. We had we started off with 20 and then 30, and you got 35 now, right?
Yep. It says Bob B.
Bob B.
And
All right,
the
yeah.
Star Wars glass,
Yes.
$8.
$8 is still trailing the Popeyes glass.
Bob B.
Thank you, Bob B. There was a Bob P that had a
Right.
bid on earlier.
And the 1,000-piece puzzle,
Yes.
$12.
Well, sorry about that, Paul, but $12 is a better bid.
My bid's going up to 15.
Okay, Dave,
What?
back to the Shell and the Star Wars. That's Bob P, like
Aha.
Peter, not B like boy.
All right, so that is Bob P. He had the
Yes.
first bid on the Star Wars, and what was the other one here? The Shell.
The Shell,
That
yep.
is Bob P.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And now the 1,000-piece puzzle,
Yes.
$12.
Yes.
Mike D.
Mike D.
Yes.
Very good.
And Dave, I'll put a dollar down on the Tea Light sconce.
Oh, that's nice because it is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could turn it around and flip it. We could get a better picture of it without the tag on it. That's facing the camera right now. All right, and see what happens there. So we could sell that tea light wall sconce. That means that the only thing that doesn't have a bid, there are two. That's the foot calf massager with $100, foot calf massager, or the K's $10 gift card. Get us a bid, 766-1240.
K's, Dave.
Yes, Joe.
$5.
All right, well, that takes care of that one, doesn't it?
Diana L.
Although that we may not be done with it, it does take care of needing a bid.
I'll increase my bid on the puzzle to 15.
All right, bid from the floor, everybody. Bid from the floor. Paul, he can see this puzzle, and he likes the colors, and the fact that it's a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle does not faze this man. He's courageous. I mean, if you've run for office as many times as he has and run the school committee through a pandemic, that takes courage.
Being nuts.
Or patience and fortitude. And patience and fortitude will stand you in good stead with this 1,000-piece puzzle of Autumn on the Farm. $15 is the high bid right now. Donor value is $20.
All right, Dave, on the K's.
Yes.
Did you get the $5 one?
I did get the 5 from Diana L.
Okay, the Shell gift card,
Yes.
$40.
Shell gift card is up to 40. Yes.
Diana L.
All right, Diana.
The Shell gift card,
Yes.
$45.
It's going up in 5s.
Mark R.
Mark. We saw Mark yesterday at Bowling for Milk.
Came away with a couple of winning baskets.
Yeah, that's right. He won a
yesterday.
couple baskets, didn't he?
The foot calf massager,
Yes.
$30.
$30. That means we can sell them all. That's nice. I appreciate that. Who's the bidder?
Mark R.
All right, Mark.
The nutcracker basket,
Yes.
$20.
$20 out of 50.
It just says Marks. Should that be Mark R and the nutcracker? You people in the back.
Yeah, is that the pirate? Mark R.
And I'm correct
Yes,
on
it
that.
is.
The nutcracker basket is Mark R for $20. All right, the K's.
It's the pirate.
The K's
Yeah.
gift card,
You got it.
$10.
And even bid. Bells for even bid. And who's our even bidder?
George C.
Hey, George also won a couple of baskets. He was at the Bowling for Milk yesterday at the Walnut Hill Bowl. Good to see George. And George, the baskets are still here. If you wanted to pick them up at right at 5 o'clock when we're finishing up, that'd be okay. Otherwise, the door's going to get locked and you'll be out.
All right.
But he had to come a little early. We'd understand, George.
The Shell gift card,
Yes.
$46.
Ooh, from 45 to 46. We're closing in on the $50 donor value.
George C.
All right, George. Thank you.
And now that's what we got for bids. We get open lines at 766-1240.
And it's 25 minutes after 4, so things are moving along really fast here today. Let's see. Let's go from top to bottom. What do you think, Joe?
Yes.
All right, top to bottom, the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of Autumn on the Farm, worth 20. I've got 15 from Paul Bourget, who put the bid on from the floor. 15 is the high bid on the jigsaw puzzle. The Nutcracker basket, worth 50. I have 20 from Mark R. The Tea Light wall sconce, worth 25. Big Spender Joe Callahan has $1 on it. That's all. I'll sell it for $1. Of course I will. I mean,
course.
every little dollar buys milk. The Star Wars drinking glass, is started off at $5, then to $6, now is at $8 from Bob P. And the Popeyes drinking glass started off at $6 and went zooming immediately to $15, which is an overbid from Darren C. So Popeyes wins the war at this point.
At this point.
And it's a shame to think the Star Wars would lose a war. Anyway, moving right along, the North Smithfield Historical Tree Ornament of Wright's Dairy Farm, gorgeous piece. Bob P. has the $12 bid on it so far, worth $15. The Domino's Pizza gift card, worth $20, I have $8. The K's is even bid at $10 from George. The Beef Barn is even bid at $10 from Renee. The massage unit for foot and calf, worth $100. I've got $30 bid. I'll sell it for $30. You bet, unless somebody gives me more. The Walmart $10 gift card, worth $10. I've got $10. The Cold Stone Creamery, worth $20. I've got $8. The Shell gas card, last we said, is closing in. It's 46 out of 50. The Platinum Car Wash, 75 out of 96. And the Little General Store, we have $9 out of 10 on each of the 4 from Arthur L. That's top to bottom, Joe. Any further action on the bid board?
No further bids at the moment. 766-1240, the number to call to bid on our items.
You know what I think I want to do before we go any further? I'm going to put a second envelope with Platinum Car Washes up. So there's the one you have 75 on there.
Yes.
But so is some people might want to see a smaller price point. So we're going to put a second one up and let them bid that one up if they like.
Sure.
All right, and see what happens there. So we got 2 Platinum Car Washes on. We've got one, the first one, and the second one. They're identical prizes, but they were very, very generous over at the Executive Car Wash, and we have actually more than we can use for the whole rest of the auction because they want to get people in there to get clean cars. And so we do want to appreciate the gift. Let's do it that way, and we're all set.
Dave.
Yes, Joe.
The Nutcracker Basket.
Yes.
$22.
22 up from 20.
Diana L.
Diana had the first bid on it. Thank you, Diana.
The Shell gift card.
Yes.
$47.
47, closing in on even bid.
Also from Diana L.
Thank you, Diana. Had an earlier bid on that item. She'd like to have it, I think. Well, let's see.
Do we have a
what
bid on the
can do
Cold
about
Stone
that.
Creamery yet, Dave?
We do have a bid on the
Oh,
Cold
okay.
Stone Creamery, and let
Just
me tell you
checking.
what it was. It was $8 out of 20 from Brent W.
Oh, okay. All right. We're coming up on to 29 past the hour, Dave.
So, a good time to take a break, do you
good,
think?
good time to take a break.
All right,
I
very
think
good.
so.
I'll let you take the break here, and then we'll rehearse Paul for a special message.
All right, I gotta add. Hang on, I gotta get something ready to go.
I bet you do.
Right over here. Thanks to Thunder Mist Healthcare. They are our underwriter for this portion of the Milk Fund auction.
The Milk Fund radio auction will return in a moment. While we're away, continue to call. 766-1240. Are you feeling sick? Thunder Mist Convenient Care can help make you feel better. The walk-in medical service at 450 Clinton Street, Woonsocket is open 365 days per year. They treat common illnesses and minor injuries. You don't have to be a Thunder Mist patient, and the copay is similar to an office visit. So visit Convenient Care at 450 Clinton Street, Woonsocket today and start feeling better. They are open weekdays from 8 in the morning till 8 at night, and weekends and holidays from 9 to 5. You don't need an appointment. Just walk on in to Thunder Mist Convenient Care. There when you need them.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our special guest auctioneer, Paul Bourget, with and our underwriter for all of this. Today, we have a special word of wisdom from Papa Paul.
Don't know if it's wisdom, Dave, but I want to take this opportunity as chairman of the Woonsocket School Committee. I would like to wish everyone in our community a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. May this upcoming year be filled with blessing and success for everyone. And so my wife Denise and I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless us, everyone.
Thanks, Paul.
Nice. Thanks, Paul. That's very, very nice.
ON Radio, ON Worldwide.
Hi, this is Romeo Berthium inviting you to join me every Saturday morning from 6 to 9 for The Saturday Show. This all-request program includes music, news, sports, weather, and all sorts of community announcements. And what a great way to start your weekend. Join me this Saturday morning.
ON Radio.
And now back to the Milk Fund Radio Auction.
That's us. Here we are. Nice to have you with us on this Monday for the Milk Fund Auction. Joe Callahan, Dave Richards, and guest auctioneer Paul Bourget.
Yes, and he'll be back with another item, a brand new item I'm going to show you in just a moment or two. But right now, Joe, to
One
the bid board.
To the bid board. Cold Stone Creamery gift
Yes,
card.
yes.
$10.
Oh, 10 out of 20. I like it.
And that's from Dave Vaughn.
Oh, hey, Dave Vaughn's back again.
D-Y-V-O-N.
Thank you very much, Dave Vaughn.
And that's what we got. 766-1240.
All right, now I don't have a bid on the second set of 4 Platinum car washes yet. Remember, we have 2 of those packages. There's one already, and Paul has a $75 bid on it. I'm putting another one up here because sometimes when big bids come in, it stifles the activity. We want the calls to come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So 766-1240, give us a bid on the 4-pack of Platinum car washes that I told you about before. That's the second one. So we got car washes 1 and car washes 2. All right, now there's one more item we want to put up, something very, very special. And I talked about it in our promotional announcement about tonight's auction all day long today. And this is a piece of Woonsocket history. And Paul Bourget, would you tell us what you see there?
Well, I have a.
Move things around if you have to, because the people are going to have to see this to appreciate it, I think.
agree.
Don't you think?
The first one is a book, which is for anyone interested in Woonsocket history or the local community. We have a book that commemorates the monuments, plaques, and memorials in the area. So this could be a lot of fun in terms of visiting these monuments, almost like a scavenger hunt. It would be very interesting to get the history of the monuments, which are all laid out very nice and neatly in this book.
Yeah, I agree. Plus color pictures.
In addition,
front, yeah.
In addition, it looks like we've got some memorabilia here.
Yeah.
We have a box from McCarthy's, and inside,
Does anybody remember McCarthy's department store?
how can you miss?
Do you know what his 2 locations were?
Yeah, we had one on Main Street and one on Wallen Hill.
That's right. There's a mini park where their McCarthy's clock is today.
That's right.
That used to be a 5-story department store. The first elevator ride I ever took was in that building to go to the 5th floor to get Cub Scout uniforms.
Same here.
No kidding.
Same here. Yes. And it
Isn't
was
that
always
something?
the place where I always go shopping at Christmas time for my mom.
Yeah.
You'd walk in that first floor, and it was like a winter wonderland, how
Yeah,
it was so well
yeah.
decorated. And I'm sure all of us that remember it really miss it.
And of course, they needed more room. They couldn't go up any higher, and they couldn't go out any further.
Right.
So they went to beautiful new digs up at the Walnut Hill Plaza. Jim Keene, well, I guess, was managing it then and supervised. There were a lot of businesses that were moving up there, and some people
Right.
were kind of sad about that. But they did very nicely with the talking Christmas tree.
Oh, that
and
was
all the
fun.
other little things that they had. McCarthy's was a very forward-looking store, as I recall from reading the history books, although I wasn't part of this. Every summer, they would close down the store and have an outing
Yes, they
with
did.
a trolley and stuff like that, and to bring all their operatives out to have just a picnic, an outing, and they felt very, very strongly about taking care of the people that work there. And it brings back a lot of nostalgia and memories for some of us.
And you remember all the folks that worked in that store were so kind and helpful and friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, it felt like home.
Yes. Now, what's inside this McCarthy's box?
have- we
Which, by the way, this McCarthy's box looks as old as it is.
You can tell
There's a little crack in it and stuff like that, but you clearly see
it's got
McCarthy's.
Woonsocket postcards.
It's got a little
Maybe we
wear
should
and
open
tear.
it. Maybe
Yeah,
we
go
should
ahead.
open it.
Open it up, but no, be careful now because
I
there's
am.
lace in there. There's actual lace and postcards in that, and it's
There's lace
there's
paper.
no arsenic. There's no arsenic, but there's
No.
old lace in there.
There's, no,
Woonsocket's
you can be
greatest.
Teddy.
Woonsocket's greatest store.
Yeah.
And so we do have some old Woonsocket postcards. Oops.
All right, no, put it
Go
there.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'll just-
That's a good place to put them there, Paul. Go ahead. We're showing pictures for those who are streaming on the internet, WoonsocketRadio.com or ON Worldwide on your YouTube channel. You see what we have there, folks?
Yeah,
These are one is the Armory, the other one is the
City-
Harris Block,
right?
and then there's that Cold Spring Park.
Yes.
with the gazebo at Cold Spring Park, I think, there. But underneath, inside the tinsel paper, is actual old lace.
Actual old lace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an actual piece of old lace, a square piece of old
Yeah.
lace. Can you show it at all on the TV?
Let me put
I
the
don't know if it's gonna
postcards
fall out.
down.
We have to be careful with it
Well, I am.
because I will guess this has got to go back to the 50s. This whole thing has got to go back to the 50s.
And you would think this was purchased at McCarthy's.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oops.
Now, folks, it looks as old as it is. This is not brand new in the box goods, but
Because
this,
the wrapping paper is old, as you can tell. It's
Yeah.
got its own fold.
that's
so,
right.
Yeah, you can see
And
a portion of it.
Is that embroidered?
Yes.
It's embroidered with, it looks like almost a floral design with fleur-de-lis and
It looks
and
like little
circles.
rhinestones, a little. It's really. No, it's the thread. It's silver thread.
Silver thread, my goodness, in lace. Well, anyway, it's a Woonsocket memory, and it's a little doodad that if you really, if your heartstrings resonate for 50s and 60s Woonsocket and McCarthy's department store and all that, this was donated to the auction by a friend. We don't have any idea what this would be worth to people, so I'm not saying a donor value on this at all. Well, what did you give us for it? It's the McCarthy's Memory Box. And so give us a call, 766-1240, and see what we can do.
All right, Dave. Car wash number 2.
Hold on just a second here. I'm still writing Memories box, because then I've got to move when you do that. Okay, all right, next. The Platinum Car Wash 2.
2, $15
15, yep.
from Tom P.
Thank you, Tom.
And car wash number 2,
Yes,
$20.
$20.
And that's from Brent W.
All right, thank
Did
you
you
very
get
much.
the Coldstone bid as well?
Yes, for $10 for Davon.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
So there are two Platinum Car Washes, which we're calling them Car Wash 1 and Car Wash 2. Car Wash 1 immediately got a $75 bid on it from Paul Bourget. Very, very happy about that. Thank you, Paul. But because that might stifle some people that, wanted to bid less.
We got another
And
one.
because we have extras, we're going to go with the Car Wash 2, and that has two bids on it. And it stands right now at $20 out of 96 from Brent W. is the high bid.
Dave, quick clarification. People
Yes.
want to know, is the Woonsocket book of the monuments, the plaques, and memorials, and the McCarthy Memorial Memories going together?
Yes, they are. We received them together because it's all Woonsocket memories.
Oh, okay. So, yes, that answer is yes.
Thank you.
All right, we have one person on the line. The other one line is open, 766-1240, to bid on the items on the
All
Milford
right.
auction.
And we're getting $2 per call, one from Marge Jacob and one from Paul Bourget. Shall we start at the top and go down to the bottom there, Mr. Callahan?
Yes, nothing on the bid board
Very
right
good.
now.
All right, the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of Autumn on the Farm. Very nice setting there. Peace and tranquility, it says on the top
Yes,
of
it
it.
does.
And that is set at $15 out of 20 right now. Paul B. has the bid. We have Nutcracker Basket, worth 50. I've got 22. All kinds of small little nutcrackers and large nutcrackers, and it's all in a nice little drum basket. The basket is like a drum. It's red with green edging on it, and it's a basket. So that Nutcracker Basket, as we say, 22 out of 50. The Tea Light Wall Sconce we've been showing you. We have $1 bid on that. It's worth 25. Star Wars drinking glass. Star Wars, well, we have two drinking glasses, a Popeyes drinking glass and a Star Wars drinking glass. The Popeyes drinking glass has been doing a lot better. We have a $15 bid on that. Donor value is 10.
Right.
So that's an overbid. And we haven't quite made the even bid on the Star Wars drinking glass. I don't know if Han Solo would be very happy about this, but that's the way the situation is right now. You could change it by calling 766-1240. Star Wars drinking glass, $8 out of 10 bid right now. The foot calf massager that we've been showing you, which is color gray, the foot calf massager, is a donor value of $100. I have $30 bid on it right now. The Beef Barn is even bid at 10. The K's card is even bid at 10. Domino's Pizza, $20 value. And I've got an $8 bid on it. By the way, that's donated by the Village Barber Shop. Then the North Smithfield historical tree ornament of Wright's Dairy Farm, gorgeous, made right here in Rhode Island, and it's all buffed up and it looks like
beautiful.
gold. It really does, and it depicts the barn, the historic
does.
barn at Wright's Dairy Farm. It's valued at $15. We have $12 from Bob P. Now, let's see. Popeye's drinking glass we told you about. Let's go to the Walmart card, and that's worth 10. I've got 10. Cold Stone Creamery, worth 20. I've got 10 from Davon. And the Shell gas card. And the Shell gas card, who donated the Shell gas card? I don't see
That would
that
be
here.
Rogers Tire and Front End.
That's right. You're right. I said that. And thank you to Rogers for that. We're doing pretty well here. We got $47 bid. The value is $50. Platinum Car Wash 1 is $75. Platinum Car Wash 2 is $20 high bid. And the Little General cards, $9 bid out of 10 on all 4 from Arthur L. And do we have a bid on the McCarthy's memory box?
We do.
Good.
Starts at $15.
That's a nice bid. Thank you.
Louise Z.
Thank you, Louise.
The McCarthy's box
Yeah.
and book go to $16.
Oh, nice.
Arthur L.
Thank you, Arthur.
And the McCarthy's
Arthur can remember.
McCarthy's box and book, $20.
Ooh.
Kathy with a C.
Yes.
G.
Kathy G.
That's the high bid there. The box, the drum of nutcrackers.
Yes.
$40.
Ooh, 40 out of
Ooh.
50. That's a nice bid.
And that's from Sandy G.
Thank you, Sandy. All right.
We got
Very
people
good.
on the line right now. Give us a call, 766-1240.
And the time right now is 4:42, which roughly means that we have 15 and a half minutes left to our auction today.
Right.
So we're about 3/4 done, right? Would you calculate that? About 3/4, if we got 15 minutes left?
Yes.
Yes, okay. About 3/4 done with our auction for today. I hear the phone's ringing over here. Paul, if you don't mind, while we're waiting for more bids to come in on the bid board, what I'd like to ask you about some of the interesting things that are going on at the Woonsocket Education Department. Obviously, I can tell from having conversations with you in the past, you're very, very high on the future of the school system, although there are those out there who are giving us a really tough time, and they say, well, you know, the public schools are a thing of the past. You have to go to private schools now, and that's the way of the future. And I imagine you have some well-formed opinions on that subject.
Unfortunately, those folks who downgrade the Woonsocket Education Department really don't know the system, because we have incredible students who do very, very well, who go to college, who go out in business, who go into the military. We have every single year we have graduates who are part of the honor societies, the national and the Rhode Island State honor societies. They are fantastic. Our career center is unparalleled.
Oh gosh, I was at the open house. I couldn't believe what I was looking at.
We're also looking to expand those programs. You know, people are down on us because they say that the RICAS, the Rhode Island state testing that we do, that's only a symptom. A symptom of the bigger problems that we face as a community. You know, we have the highest poverty. We have a significant portion of our community are special education students.
Plus the transients, don't forget those, Paul.
Oh,
People who are here for a couple of weeks and then they move to some other district.
right. But then we also have a very
Or
large,
vice versa. They move from some other district to us.
we have a large cadre of kids who don't know how to speak English, who can't read English.
Right.
So how in the world can these folks take testing and do well? We have a lot of homeless kids. We have single families where we have some families where the parents are in jail.
Yeah.
How do you do homework if you live under a trestle?
Right.
Or you live in a very transient home? How do you do that? How do you attend school when you don't know where your next meal is coming from? So when we look at our students, all 5,500, yeah, we have issues. Instead of barking and yelling at us or downgrading our system, why don't you help us? We don't need to create new schools, a new parallel system as a charter school. Why don't you take those funds or the assistance you can give us, help us help us with the problems that we do face so we can focus on the good stuff, on the programs that we're initiating.
Yeah.
So I'm very high on the students. I'm high on the teachers, the administrators, and the school committee. I think we're all doing a damn fine job.
Well, that's great. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. And I just want to make sure you had a chance to say it. All right, now
We got
Joe,
bids, Dave. We got
to the
bids.
bid board.
We got bids. Car wash number 2.
Yes,
$30.
30. Yeah.
Bob P.
All right, Bob.
The Domino's gift card,
Yes.
$10.
Where is that? Did I put that? Oh, 10 out of 20. Yes.
Pauline S.
Thank you, Pauline.
Cold Stone Creamery,
Yes.
$12.
Oh, that's 12 out of 20.
That's Pauline S.
Thank you, Pauline.
And car wash number 2,
Yes.
$35.
Oh, that's going up.
Yvette D.
Yvette D. Nice. Okay. Well, look, car washes are those kind of things. You're going to need them later. It's just one of those things.
I agree.
Not everybody can sit out there or stand out on a sunny Saturday afternoon hosing down the family buggy.
Yeah.
And
Those days for me are gone.
yeah.
I'm not
So,
doing that.
When you have the chance to get a platinum car wash, which does the underside of the car, the top of the car. I mean, even if you're in your driveway, you're not going to get the underside of the car, right? So
That's for sure.
Yeah. So this is a great thing, and we're glad that they gave us so many of these things, and we keep showing them to you, and we're happy with the people who get them. Joe, was there anything else that I cut you off?
Yes, the Star Wars glass,
Yes.
$15.
Oh, it's an overbid,
It's an
just
overbid.
like the other one. Yeah.
And that's from Melissa.
Right away, Melissa.
Melissa M.
All right, Melissa. Well, the plot thickens. Star Wars drinking glass and Popeye's drinking glass are neck and neck now.
All right.
Is there going to be any further movement? We'll find out in the next few minutes of our Milk Fund auction. Stay tuned.
Call 766-1240. Our lines are open. Operators are ready to take your bids on the Milk Fund auction. 766-1240.
And we're coming up on an even 10 minutes before we're done with our auction here. In fact, in about 10 seconds, there'll be 10 minutes left to our auction. So there we go. Shall we go top to bottom there, Cal?
Yeah, now's a good time.
I was going to say Callahan, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. You know how touchy these announcers can get,
You
Paul.
never know.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Oh, he's a pirate.
1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. The scene is autumn on the farm. Brilliant, colors and beautiful. It's worth $20. I have $15 bid from Paul B., who happens to be our guest auctioneer, Paul Bourget. There you go. Well, we'll see if that prevails there, Paul.
We'll
we can't
see.
tell him. All right, so the Nutcracker basket worth $50. I've got $40 from Sandy G. The Tea Light wall sconce worth $25. I have $1 on it from Joe. The Star Wars drinking glass, you just heard it go up there, overbid to $15. Melissa has the $15 bid. Darren C. has the $15 bid on the Popeyes drinking glass. All righty, the North Smithfield Historical Tree Ornament, Wright's Dairy Farm, worth $15. I've got $12. The Domino's Pizza gift card, worth $20. I've got $10 now from Pauline S. The K's is even bid at $10 from George C. The Beef Barn is even bid at $10 from Renee B. The Foot Calf Massager is the mechanical device there with a remote control and everything that you use to make your feet and your calves feel better after a long, weary day. And I have $30 bid on it right now. It's worth $100. $30 bid on the Foot Calf Massager. Get up and call in right now, 766-1240. Give us another bid on these wonderful
Like
items.
if you
We're
were out
closing
on
in.
the battlefield, Paul. You know?
Oh, without a
Wouldn't
doubt.
that
If you're
be
on the
feel good
battlefield, you
afterwards?
might need a massager. There's no doubt. But they weren't around in 1863.
No, they weren't, huh?
No, they
Jeez.
won't. Don't you whiz. Walmart $10 gift card. I've got 10 bid from Renee B. The Cold Stone Creamery worth $20. I have 12 from Pauline S.
Cold Stone Creamery going up, Dave.
Going up, you say?
$15.
15 out of 20.
That's from George at C.
Thank you, George. All right, George. Okay, the Shell gas card donated by Rogers Tire and Front End. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Okay, $50 value, 47 is bid from Diana L. Platinum Car Wash 1, Paul has the $75 bid, and as predicted, people won't be besting you on it because you just have too much respect in the neighborhood. But they'll bid on the second one, Platinum 2, the Platinum Car Wash 2, has a $35 bid on that one right there. The McCarthy's Memories Box, I'm deeply touched that we're getting some bidding action on that. Started at $15 to $16, now at $20. Kathy G has the top bid on the McCarthy's memory box that includes the book on Woonsocket memorials and also inside some picture postcards from years ago and a piece of real honest to goodness embroidered lace from McCarthy's department store here in Woonsocket. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. And $20 is the high bid. And on the little general cards, we have $9 out of 10 bid on each of the four. And Arthur L. has the bid. Joe.
One more bid for the Domino's gift card.
Yes.
$15.
15 out of 20.
That's from George C.
And that, by the way, that's donated by Village Barber Shop.
All right. I have a question for Paul. Since
Okay.
you're the puzzle guy, and you like putting together these 1,000-piece puzzles, do you do the kind of puzzles that have one picture on one side and a different picture on the other side just to make it even more difficult?
Sometimes we make those.
Really?
Sometimes we make them without a frame,
Yeah.
which is even harder.
Public safety alert.
Yeah.
All
Rydot
right, well,
Bridge
you know,
closure.
this will happen sometimes, folks.
This
We've
is
got our
happening.
cell phones out in the studio, and these
I-95
alerts.
West.
This is not in our area whatsoever,
Nope.
so please disregard if you're listening on the radio. This is something where the state has taken over our cell phones and like that.
I-95 West is, they want you to avoid the area. Okay, I'll stay
Yep,
away.
there's a bridge closure.
So you like, but it's more difficult to have it when
Of
there's a
course.
picture on both sides.
I think the harder pictures are the ones that are just one color, black or white, an odd shaped
Yeah.
puzzle. We did an owl. It took forever. I wanted to burn that puzzle.
An owl?
An owl. It was a big owl, misshaped. You
Yeah.
couldn't do a frame.
Yeah.
Everything looked black and white.
No kidding.
It was
Wow,
awful.
tough. Jeez.
It was very hard, but that's okay. We enjoy puzzles.
Well, that's when you
all
get
right.
out the glue and you just put the pieces any way you want.
I want to take a hammer to it. Is what I wanted.
Or
But Denise
scissors.
Denise didn't
Or
let
you
me.
take scissors and just cut that part off. See, now it fits.
It fits.
So your wife Denise also does the puzzles with you?
We've had a puzzle on our kitchen table since March 20th, 2020.
Still working on it?
Since the
Since the-
pandemic
The
began.
pandemic, the data we started doing puzzles. We've had a puzzle, we finish one, put it away, we get more. We've been doing it that long.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we are
bad.
crazy people, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Dave.
whatever you like. 4 minutes and 45 seconds are left to our auction. Yes, Joe.
Car wash number 2
Yes.
goes to $37.
37.
But it was a woman, and she didn't give them her name, and they need her to call back.
Okay.
So we can have a name. For the
No
car wash
name
number 2
lady has the high bid.
On $37, yeah.
$37. Call back because we didn't catch your name, kiddo. Say it slowly into the earpiece so that they can understand you.
All right. Little General gift card.
Going up.
$10 on each.
That's even bid on each.
Oh.
Very nice. All right.
And that's Mark R.
Thank you, Mark.
And the candle holder, the sconce there,
The sconce, yes.
$10.
Tea light sconce, $10. Right.
And that's from Mark R.
Thank you, Mark. Very nice bid. Okay. All right. So once again, we're down to 3 minutes and 55 seconds on our auction. This is where things get pretty busy on the phones. 766-1240. Marge Jacob and Paul Bourget are both giving us $1 per call on all of our calls coming in today. Now is the time where they really start coming in hot and heavy. So
Dave.
if you're calling in at 766-1240 and you get a busy signal, it will never sound any different. Hang up and dial again. Yes, Joe.
For the car washers at $37.
Yes.
That person is Diana L.
Oh, it's Diana L., who was just so excited she hung up after she gave her bid.
That's it.
I can imagine it. That may not be what happened, folks, but I can imagine it.
Yeah, she just called up real quick. 37. Click.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Oops.
You
Forgot
can
to
get
give my
excited.
name.
That's
You can
funny.
Get excited.
Yeah.
All right, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to our auction today here on the 11th day of December as we try to raise money for our favorite milk fund, our favorite Christmas time charity, the Milk Fund. And you're seeing a picture, if you're watching the streaming, of the Woonsocket Monuments, Plaques, and Memorials book and the McCarthy's Memory Box. They are both together under the name of the McCarthy's Memory Box, and I have a $20 bid on it right now.
You now
Any
have
further-
a $21 bid on the book in the McCarthy's box.
Oh, really? Okay.
21, and that's
Funny,
from-
I was just talking about that book and box.
Author L.
Arthur had an earlier bid on it.
Yep,
and he's back again.
And,
Yes.
the car washers number 2
Yes.
is going to $40.
Hey, nice.
And that's from Yvette D.
Yvette, okay, Yvette, we got your bid. $40. Yvette D has the high bid on Platinum Car Wash 2.
It's tough on the phones. Lines are taken right now, but
They certainly are. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to our auction today on the 11th day of December. Going over what we have for bids here, we have $15 on the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. We have 40 out of 50 on the Nutcracker basket. The Tea Light Wall Sconce, 10 out of 25. Star Wars drinking glass overbid at 15. And the Popeyes drinking glass overbid at 15. I think it's going to be a draw.
Could be.
In the war of the drinking glasses. Who knows? The North Smithfield Historical Monument, Ornament, Wright's Dairy Farm, 12 out of 15 I have. Domino's Pizza, worth 20, I've got 15. Kay's is even bid at 10. Beef Barn's even bid at 10. Foot Care and Calf Massager. The mechanical massager for your feet and calves, worth $100. I got $30 bid on that. Let's see if that prevails. Phone calls are coming in right now. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left to our auction. Joe, what do you say? Are there any open lines?
there is one right now.
What? Call
766
766-1240 right now. Quick.
Dave, the book and the McCarthy's box.
Yes.
$22.
22. Thank you.
Tony D.
Thank you,
That
Tony.
other line has just been taken. The car wash number 2.
Yes.
$41.
41.
Brent W.
He was an earlier bidder. Yeah.
Cold Stone Creamery gift card.
Yes.
$16.
16 out of 20.
And that's from Brent W.
Okay. Brent had the first bid on that one.
Both lines are still taken. Call 766-1240. Domino's gift card.
45 seconds left.
Domino's gift card, $16.
Finding it 16 out of 20. Yep.
Keith M.
Oh, George, be advised. Keith has outbid you.
All right. And, okay, we've got one line open right now.
30
One line's been
seconds.
Taken.
30 seconds and we call no more
they
phone
both
calls.
got them right. They're both taken right now. 766-1240. I'm waiting for them to type something on the board. That we got one letter.
Well, they're busy taking phone calls, Joe. You just said that. All
I
the
know,
lines are
I know.
busy.
There's one open. Oh, someone's ringing in.
Somebody's
so,
bringing it. 13 seconds. 10 seconds now left to go.
all right.
And
Still
we'll
waiting.
call no more phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Both lines tied up, Joe?
Yes, they are.
3, 2, 1. That's it. No,
No
more
more
phone
calls.
calls will be answered. The ones who are on the line right now can give their final best bids to our operators in the other room. That's Sandy and the fabulous Denise, who are taking all the telephone calls, and they will take the information and send it directly to us here on the screen in front of Joe's nose.
Right.
Right.
And we're still waiting
No,
for
it's
them to
actually the
start
screen on the
typing.
left, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why he said right. He must be confused.
Correct, as opposed to right
Correct.
or left.
Okay. I like it.
All right, the Domino's gift card.
No more calls, please. No more calls.
Domino's gift card is going up.
Yes? That's what things do at auctions.
Yes.
No. That call is coming in way too late.
$17 on the Domino's gift card.
That call can't be answered. I'm sorry.
Actually, there's two calling in right now.
Well, I'm sorry. Neither one of them can be answered. We're done.
Vinny C on the Domino's for
No
$17.
kidding.
Yes.
Oh, Vinny snuck in at the last minute here with a
Snuck. Snuck right in.
bid. Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if we get.
Yes.
They type a little more. They just tell us everything is clear.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's almost 5 o'clock, but they're clearing the system
Scuff?
right now. No more new calls.
I don't know what scuff is.
What's that?
People in
Sconce?
no, it says scuff. SCUFF.
What's scuff?
I don't know. Ladies, scuff. No good.
No, we don't have a scuff.
All right. And they read.
We have a tea light.
We
wall
don't. We
sconce.
don't have a scarf
We
either.
don't have a scarf.
We don't. No. We have a tea light wall sconce.
Yep.
Sconce.
And
Right.
that might make sense. We're going to try to spell it
It's
again.
the
Here we
closest thing
go.
we've got to it.
Yeah.
Stand by, folks. Talk amongst
This
yourself in
is
a minute.
the-
We'll let you know who won.
We have a snunce.
Snunce.
A snunce.
Yeah.
I think that's the sconce.
Is it the candle? Just write candle.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
We're having a little trouble with the keyboard.
Well, okay. They'll figure it out as time goes along, Joe. Well, it's
right.
been a lot of fun here, Paul.
I
And
enjoy myself.
we might as well start doing our wrap up before we sell off here, because we would have to do that anyway. So,
Well, we do
in
have a
the
bid.
interest of time.
We have a
What-
bid
what-
for the.
what-
We have a bill for the North Smithfield ornament.
Yes.
$13.
13 out of 15.
That's Gary N.
Gary, thank you.
And the car wash number 2.
Yes.
That's $42.
Yes.
That's from Diana L.
Diana had an earlier bid on that item, yeah.
And we're getting another bid now coming in for Domino's.
Ooh.
And that's $20.
All right. Hey, that's an even bid, guys.
And that's from George C.
Oh, George is back. All right.
And the Cold Stone Creamery,
Yes,
$20.
that's an even bid, too.
And that's from George C.
George also bid earlier on that one as well.
And the Star Wars glass,
Yes. Oh, ho.
Chewy Baca came through.
$16.
16, and our bidder is?
Melissa M.
All right. So it looks like Star Wars might win if there's no other bid in the system for the Popeye dry
Well, we're
glass.
still clear, but we still don't know what snuff set is. And there's a bid for $11. I'm not sure if it's for the sconce or not.
Well, the sconce is firmly ensconced at $10 at the
Yeah.
moment.
It is okay. It is for the sconce candle.
All right.
Very good. $11.
And
Gary
the bidder is?
N. Gary N.
Gary N.
And
Okay.
we are clear of calls, Dave.
Phew, that one was like pulling teeth. Thanks
Yeah,
very
really.
much. Okay.
We're there.
Just at the end. All right, very good. So let's get right to it. Grab the bells, gentlemen, because it's time to start selling this stuff off. The 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, Autumn on the Farm. Good luck with it, Paul Bourget. You win. All right, thank you very much. Now let's see. What do we have? Oh yes, the Nutcracker Basket. Good bidding there, Sandy G. $40. You own it for the Milk Fund. Sold. The Tea Light Wall Sconce, $11. You heard it here first. Gary N. is our winner. Thank you. Now the Star Wars drinking glass, $16. Melissa M.
Yay,
you got
Melissa.
it for the Milk Fund. Now the foot calf massager goes for $30. Nice bidding there, Mark. You held out to the end, and you got it. Mark R. $30 foot calf massager for the Milk Fund. The Beef Barn even bid of $10. Renee B. You own it. Sold for the Milk Fund. The $10 K's gift card, George C. You get it. Sold for the Milk Fund. $10. The Domino's pizza gift card worth $20. We got $20 from George C. Sold for the Milk Fund. The North Smithfield Historical Ornament of the Wrights Dairy Farm, $13. Gary N. is our winner. Gary N., the Wrights Dairy Farm tree ornament. Now the Popeye's drinking glass. Unfortunately, Popeye is, $15. We'll take it. That's an overbid anyway, so I can't see how anybody can be sad except for Popeye himself not coming in on top on that little deal. So Darren C. gets the Popeye's drinking glass. Darren C., $15. Thank you. The Walmart $10 gift card. Renee B., you got it for $10 even bid. The Cold Stone Creamery, that's an even bid. George C. is our winner on that, $20. George C. gets the Cold Stone Creamery card. The Shell gas card, Diana L., you prevail at $47. Paul, you get that Platinum Car Wash 1. That's 4 Platinum Car Washes for you, $75. You still saved yourself a couple of bucks.
I did.
We appreciate the generosity, sir. And Mark R., you get all 4 of our $10 Little General gift cards for an even bid of $10. The Platinum Car Wash 2 goes for $42 to Diana L. And let's see, the McCarthy's Memory Box, $22. Tony D., you win it for the Milk Fund. Wowie zowie. Okay, well, that takes care of all of our items, I do believe. Joe, what do we have for calls today?
42 today.
42, that would be a total of $84 for the Milk Fund, 42 from Paul Bourget in honor of all the students in the Woonsocket school system, and Marge Jacob in memory of Nancy, 42 calls, $42 each. Pick up and pay is next, of course. 8 to 4 tomorrow morning and all this week, all the weekdays. It's 8 to 4 when the office is open just before we finish. Don't come in at 5 after we started the auction. It's a mess trying to take care of you there. So, and Saturdays from 10 to noon, that's catching on pretty quick. A bunch of people coming in on Saturdays.
Sure.
That's well. All right, that's it. So, Joe, I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Morning Fun Show.
Absolutely.
Paul, I'll see you around the bend and hear you on our broadcasts of the Woonsocket School Committee. Only one meeting in December by bylaws,
Yes,
right?
That's right.
That's-
That's the 20th.
That's the 20th. All right, we'll be looking forward to hearing you taking care of the business then. And thank you so much for being here and your generosity.
If you can give me the 2 gift certificate of Renee B. one,
Yes.
that's Denise.
Oh, you know them.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Very good. All right, I'll make sure that you get those. We got to go off the air and resume regular programming. Joe, take it away.
Thanks to Thunder Miss Healthcare for being an underwriter and for Paul Bourget for being an underwriter. Thank you
My
very
pleasure.
much. Tomorrow, our guest auctioneers will be Garrett Manseri, representing Manseri Real Estate, and 3 members of the AutoFest Steering Committee will be here.
There won't be room for me here tomorrow.
Judy
Won't
Sullivan,
that be grand?
Stephanie Santoro, and Adam Brunetti. And Dave, like last year, they brought in battling nutcrackers.
Oh, boy.
They're bringing in the 4 of them, battling nutcrackers again tomorrow here on the Milk Fund Auction. Join us at 4.
You've been listening to the Milk Fund Radio Auction on WOON AM and FM in Woonsocket. Thanks for helping us to raise money to buy milk for people who need it next year. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket Radio.